So welcome back to our video series of how to form a basic golf swing. We've talked now about position number one, which is our setup and address position. Talked about where the ball needs to be played in our stance. We talked about the alignment of our club face, how to grip it properly. Hopefully there's a good understanding there of just how to get set up. The next move is position number two. For me, that's the backswing. And when we get ourselves in a proper backswing, then we're already ready to go for that downswing. And to get into position three. So I've got the alignment stick still situated here where it's pointed parallel to our target line. We have a good understanding that the club face needs to be pointed at the direction of where we want the ball to end up, and we can have the ball in the right spot, etc. Forming a backswing is pretty simple. So you want to make sure that you can see that there is like an imaginary plane, a swing plane they call it, that's kind of cut diagonally along this path here. You can see right there, there's a backswing that's going to take place where the club is going to come back around my shoulders, and then that's when I swing back down on that plane. So the most important thing to realize is where that club's going to be coming back on its line, on its swing plane. We've made our setup, we're in our posture, where our chest is over the ball properly, we're bent at the waist. Now our swing plane is going to tell us a story of where to take it back. I have one key thing that I've taught and I've learned over the years, and it's the fact that when you take the club back on plane, your thumbs are kind of upward like this along with the toe. So I think of it as like a thumbs up move when you get to the top of the backswing. So our thumbs are coming up and we're on plane. So obviously thumbs up to get on plane. When that club comes back to the top of the backswing, the buttons on my shirt that I'm wearing are going to turn with my swing. So my backswing is going to have my buttons turning, my left shoulder is going to be underneath of my chin, and then that way, when I get to the top of the backswing, my left arm should hopefully be nice and straight once we get to here. If it's too bent, the club is too close to your body, you may appear to overswing or you may lose control. So we're trying to decrease the amount of variability that can happen on the downswing. So again, aligned properly, parallel to our target line. We're going to bring that club up on plane with my thumbs up, my buttons turning away from me, my left shoulder underneath of my chin. And if we can do that properly, we get to a position that looks like this at the top of the backswing, and we're ready to engage in our third portion of the golf swing, which is the downswing.